We have some huge breaking news right now. Donald Trump has just ordered massive tariffs on Colombia, going scorched earth against its president and the country after Colombia rejected multiple deportation flights from the United States. Folks, this is extremely serious.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into a huge international headline that has got everyone talking. President Donald Trump has ordered immediate massive tariffs on Colombia. This decision is sparking reaction not only in the US and Colombia but across the globe. Let's break it down and see what people are saying.
In a new statement, Donald Trump writes that emergency 25% tariffs on all goods coming into the United States will be imposed immediately. In 1 week, they'll be raised to 50%. A travel ban and immediate visa revocations on Colombian government officials, allies, and supporters. Visa sanctions on all party members, family members, and supporters of the Colombian government. And even more sanctions. Folks, Colombia is an ally of the United States, produces a number of products that we use on a daily basis, which means our cost of goods is about to go up. I truly cannot overstate how serious of a situation this is right now, and it means that Americans are going to be paying more for goods produced in Colombia. I'm going to continue providing you updates as soon as we get more information, both on here and my other social platforms like Instagram, Substack, and YouTube. They're all linked in my bio, so follow me along for more.
Coffee, bananas, oil, minerals, spices, teas. Better stock up.
And it begins. Thanks, Trump supporters. Thank you, Madam President Trump.
That's not really a punishment, you know that, right? That's only gonna hurt us. But I guess we got the dumbest president in the history. We gotta deal with that shit. Y'all motherfuckers better get it ready because Colombian coffee is about to be fucking expensive. Get ready to pay $20 for a pound. Have a good day, you dumb motherfucker.
I cannot believe that this is what America voted for. This is the type of bullshit and drama that we gonna have to deal with for the next 4 goddamn fucking years. And I don't care if this video gets blocked or banned or removed from TikTok, whatever. But everybody, y'all better wake up. Y'all better start realizing what is going on. And Democrats there in Congress, you better get off the fucking couch and you better start defending us. Or we are going to primary your asses in 2026 and vote every last one of you motherfuckers out of office. Because I don't see where y'all are doing a goddamn thing to help us. You're allowing this man to control and do everything again this... Fuck y'all, I'm so pissed. Fuck it.
Don't just watch that video. Go back and watch his whole page. Stay up to date. I'm trying to tell y'all, it's getting real devious out here, alright? Devioso let toleroso. You feel me? Harry Potter type evil villainy going on, alright? It's getting mad serious out here. It's getting mad serious. None of this is making sense. And everybody is already realizing it. Everybody's already looking like, yo, pause. I think we've played this game before. No one's gonna like the outcome. Lock in. Do something. I don't know what to tell y'all. But get ready. Matter of fact, start praying for your teachers right now. The government, everyone in balance checking government positions have already been targeted. Y'all know what comes next. Next, they're gonna aim for the schools. We know how this goes. We've seen it. We read the history books. Alright? It's already sounding a little too familiar. I can't find a job because this person that doesn't look like me and who might be an illegal immigrant is coming over and taking the jobs. We already know how this sounds. We already know how it's going. They talking about they handing out flyers. They giving out warnings. If you're not here legally, self-deport. Bro, be for real. Come on now. There's an Austrian man in his grave right now, rolling over, talking about they stole my playbook. I'm gonna ask y'all to wrap it up.
He really thinks that every country is gonna do anything that he says he wants them to do. and he's imposing those heavy tariffs on Colombia. Boy, I tell you, this is the dumbest president I've ever seen. And y'all think he's doing a good job, but you're going to feel the results of it. We all are. I swear, those who voted for him are just as stupid as him. Ooh, make America great again. No, it ain't make America great again. It's make America look stupid again. Y'all some real lifetime idiots. MAGA supporters suck, and so does your president. And cry about that. He sucks. Wah, wah, wah. Donald J. Trump sucks. The worst president in history.
The joke's on DJ President and DJ Junior, because their nose candy is going up in price. Thanks for pooping with me.
Oh, so Donald Trump wants to fuck with the coffee trade. Last time somebody messed with the coffee trade, they regretted it. You see, the great Kublai Khan brought the Mongol hordes through China, through all of Asia, Tibet, India, etc., and into Europe, where he was then succeeded by his grandson, Genghis. Now, Genghis and his army of 10,000 Mongol soldiers strong got their asses handed to them by 100 Cappuccino monks. Yes, you heard correctly, Cappuccino monks. The Catholic monks that invented iced coffee, cappuccino. You see, what happened was, Genghis Khan's mistake, is he blocked the trade route known as the Silk Road, which there were kind of like 2 or 3 Silk Roads. There was one coming from China, one coming from Africa through Persia, and I think one that was coming from India. And they all merged as they got into Europe. Whenever Genghis Khan got into Europe, he blocked those trade routes. And that's where he made his mistake. Because people couldn't get their coffee. And that made them very, very irritated. Now, there's other things, like the fact that it was a mountain pass, the weather had turned to a horrible winter. There were advantages that the Europeans had whenever the Mongols hit there. But the point is, you mess with the coffee, you're about to find out. That's an FAFO type thing. Trump needs to drop the tariffs on Colombia. Trump needs to get on his knees and beg Colombia for forgiveness. Because you do not want to see Americans without our coffee. Anyways, just a little history lesson for you. Don't mess with the trade routes dealing with coffee. It never works well. Those who refuse to look at history are doomed to repeat it.
Trump's decision to impose massive tariffs on Colombia has triggered a wide wind of reactions, and today I want to take some time to analyze this issue in depth, touching on the economic, political and social implications, as well as the broader context surrounding it. Let's start with the basics. Colombia is one of the United States' key trade partners in Latin America. For years, the two countries have enjoyed a strong economic relationship. Colombia exports coffee, flowers, textiles, and other goods to the US, while the US sends everything from machinery to agricultural products to Colombia. The trade relationship has benefited both nations. So why would Trump take this step? Trump claims the tariffs are meant to punish Colombia for its failure to scrub illegal drug exports, particularly cocaine, which continues to be a major problem for the United States. On the surface, this might seem like a logical stance. Use economic pressure to force Colombia to take tougher action against drug cartels. But is it really that simple? First, let's consider the impact on Colombia. Tariffs on goods like coffee, flowers, and textiles will hit Colombia exporters hard. Farmers, small business owners, and workers in industries tied to US trade could lose their livelihoods. Colombia's economy is already facing challenges, and this move could worsen inequality and poverty in the region. For a country that has been trying to recover from decades of violence and instability, this is a significant setback. Colombia officials have been quick to respond, calling their tariffs unfair and counterproductive. They argue that they have already taken substantial measures to combat drug trafficking, often with US support. And let's not forget, many of these drugs are consumed in the United States. Colombia isn't solely to blame for the drug crisis, it's a shared problem. Now let's flip the coin and look at the impact on the United States. On the surface, imposing tariffs might make Trump appear tough on drugs and committed to protecting American interests. But dig a little deeper and the picture gets murky. First, American consumers will likely bear the brunt of these tariffs. Colombia is one of the largest suppliers of coffee to the US. Imagine waking up to find your favorite bag of Colombia coffee costs twice as much. And it's not just coffee. Flowers, textiles, and other products will also see price hikes. Small businesses that rely on this import could struggle to stay afloat. Florists, for example, depend heavily on affordable flowers from Colombia, especially peak season like Valentine's Day and Mother's Day. Economists have warned that tariffs often do more harm than good. They disrupt supply chains, increase costs for consumers, and can lead to retaliatory measures from the affected countries. If Colombia decided to impose its own tariffs on US goods, American exporters could face significant losses. This could escalate into a trade war, which benefits no one. But the economic impact is just one piece of the puzzle. Let's talk about the political implications. Colombia is one of the United States' strongest allies in Latin America. The two countries have worked together on issues ranging from counter-narcotics to regional security. By imposing these tariffs, Trump risks alienating a key partner in a region where US influence is already being challenged by other global powers like China and Russia. Diplomatically, this move could strain relationship between the two countries. It sends a message that the US is willing to patronize short-term political gains over long-term partnerships. This kind of approach can create a sense of mistrust and resentment, making it harder to collaborate on critical issues in the future. And then there is the social aspect. In Colombia, this decision is being seen as a direct attack on their economy and their people. Social media in Colombia has exploded with reactions, many of them critical of Trump's move. The hashtag Colombia receipts is trending, with users calling for boycott of American products and urging their government to stand firm against the US. This kind of backlash could fuel anti-American sentiment in the region, further complementing relations. Meanwhile, in the United States, reactions are deeply divided. Some people support the move, praising Trump for taking a hard line on drug trafficking and protecting American interests. But others are deeply critical, arguing that this is yet another example of Trump's short-sighted policy that prioritizes optics over real solutions. So what is the end game here? Will these tariffs achieve their intended goal of pressuring Colombia to crack down on drug trafficking? It's hard to say. Economic sensation and tariffs can be effective tools in certain situations, but they are not a magic word. Solving the drug crisis requires a comprehensive approach that addresses both supply and demand. It's not just about punishing Colombia, it's about tackling the root causes of drug addiction and trafficking, both in Colombia and in the United States. And let's not forget the timing of this decision. With Trump eyeing a return to the presidency, moves like this can be seen as a part of this broader strategy to appeal to his base. By framing himself as a tough on drugs and putting America first, he is reinforcing the image that helped him win in 2016. But at what cost? This decision raises important questions about the role of tariffs in modern trade policy. Are they an effective tool for achieving political goals, or do they end up causing more harm than good? Should the US be using economic pressure to address issues like drug trafficking, or are there better ways to engage with its allies? As we watch this situation unfold, one thing is clear. The stakes are high and the consequences could be far-reaching. For now, we will have to wait and see how Colombia responds, how American businesses and consumers adapt, and whether this move will ultimately achieve its intended goals. But what about you? Do you think these tariffs are justified? Are they a necessary steps to combat drug trafficking, or do they risk doing more harm than good? Let's discuss this in the comments. Your voice matters in this conversation. Thank you for watching, and let's continue this conversation in the comments below. Let us share our thoughts and perspectives with one another. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on this story and more. I will see you in the next video.